Picture a 12,000-pound apex predator gliding through the water. Now, imagine putting a human being in a confined pool with it day after day. For decades, Seaworld sold a manufactured image of harmony between humans and killer whales. Trainers smiled, the crowds cheered, and the animals appeared to be willing participants. That illusion broke in February 2010, when a senior trainer named Don Branshaw was pulled underwater and killed by a 22-foot orca named Tilikum. In the immediate aftermath, corporate executives and public relations teams pushed a clear narrative to the press. They framed the fatal attack as an unforeseeable tragedy, an isolated fluke that no safety protocol could have predicted. But a federal investigation by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, began digging into the park's internal records. Investigators demanded to see exactly what management knew about the daily hazards their employees faced. The investigation forced Seaworld to hand over years of internal logs and training manuals that told a very different story from their public statements. This official OSHA court document contains the internal safety protocols management kept hidden. It reveals new Orlando employees received the Tilly Talk, explicitly warning trainers that falling into Tilikum's pool meant they likely wouldn't survive. Management knew this from his documented history. Before Seaworld purchased him in 1992, Tilikum was involved in the death of a trainer in Canada. Years later, a man who stayed inside a Seaworld park after hours was found dead in Tilikum's enclosure. Despite knowing they housed an animal with a lethal track record, executives kept him at the center of operations. He remained a star attraction because of his sheer size and the massive splashes he generated for the ticket-buying crowds. Seaworld cited operant conditioning, a strict loop of positive reinforcement. Trainer signals, whale performs, trainer rewards. They claimed this made behavior highly predictable. If a whale attacked, management argued the trainer missed a precursor warning sign, legally classifying any harm as worker error. The records, however, told a different story. OSHA uncovered over 100 internal incident reports, detailing orcas biting, ramming their trainers, and dragging them underwater. Many documented animals acting out with zero warning signs, breaking the predicted loop. Adopting this training philosophy allowed the company to protect the brand's safety image, while ensuring any physical harm was legally characterized as employee error. The safety records reached the public through the 2013 documentary Blackfish. As the film gained international attention, massive public backlash fractured the company's family-friendly image. Consumers demanded their money back. Park patrons filed class action lawsuits, claiming they had been deliberately misled. They argued they never would have purchased tickets if the company was honest about orca captivity. While the company fought ticket buyers in court, the Securities and Exchange Commission launched its own investigation. The SEC discovered that as park attendance plummeted, executives publicly denied the film was hurting business. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, they secretly sold off their own shares to avoid massive personal losses. The internal emails and stock sell-offs clarified the company's true priorities. In the middle of a crisis involving employee safety, executive leadership focused entirely on artificially propping up its stock valuation. The consequences eventually caught up with the corporation. The federal judge overseeing the OSHA case ruled that the whales were indeed recognized workplace hazards. The court permanently banned trainers from entering the water with the orcas during shows, requiring strict physical barriers to keep employees safe. Next came the financial penalties. For intentionally misleading investors about the impact of the documentary, Seaworld and its top executives were ordered to pay more than $5 million in fines and financial remedies by the SEC. But the steepest penalty was the loss of the public's trust. Ticket sales declined sharply, and millions in shareholder value evaporated as families chose to spend their vacations elsewhere. Seaworld spent decades trying to standardize the behavior of a wild animal for profit. When those predictions failed, the cost was paid in criminal fines, lost public trust, and the life of one of their most experienced employees.